Hey everybody, so there's been a lot of gaming events that have gone on this summer with Wholesome Direct, Day of the Devs, Next Fest, a whole bunch of stuff has been going on, a whole bunch of showcasings, and with the showcasings, also a whole bunch of demos. I have compiled a list of several demos. My list is 30 plus games of demos that I would like to review and play. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. That's what we're all about. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and kick this off. Welcome to Demo Diving with Daz. My name is Dazzle Me Bro, and today we're gonna check out Lakeburg Legacies. Take your fate into your own hands in Lakeburg Legacies, a social-based village management sim where love is your favorite resource. Play matchmaker to create the most effective and most love-up couples and help your kingdom thrive. How long will it take you to crown a sovereign? This game comes out next month, July 20th, 2023. It is developed and published by Ishtar Games. It is tagged on Steam as strategy, management, medieval, and dating sim. I really enjoyed this demo, but I am going to critique that it's pretty less on the dating sim. And it's not really a critique, but just as like a heads up when you jump into the demo, and of course this could change in the future, but for the demo, it's definitely heavier on the management aspect than I would say the dating sim aspect of it. Like the dating sim is like a smaller part of Lakeburg Legacies, although it's interesting because even though it's like, I feel like it plays a smaller part, that is how you win the game. So, that is how you win the game because you gotta crown a sovereign. I will note, I have only played a little over an hour of the demo. The demo is actually pretty long. I'm actually unsure how long the demo is. I played a little over an hour, maybe about an hour and a half. And I had a lot of fun. At the beginning, there is a lot of resources. There are so many resources in this game, which was a lot to take in at first, but I like that there is so much into this game. Like when you get into the interface, like there's so much for each character. Like you see, they have stats, they have they have like their strength, charisma, dexterity, and then they have like special like traits and stats that they have. Like they have stats into nature or athletics, and I think that's really cool. And the production values of like for each different, like if you have like a lumber mill or if you have a bakery, things like that, their stats play a part into how well they are at that job. So they can have like really high strength, but if they don't have athletics, then it's like, oh, well, they might not be so good at this. And then like, for instance, like hunting, for like the hunters, you want like a nature stat. Like it's like, yeah, they can be good at dexterity, but if they're not trained in nature, they might not do so well at hunting and gathering. And I love that mechanic. And I also love that they have, like I said, because it does have dating sim aspects in there, so there is definitely, they have their traits, they have their likes, they have their dislikes, like you get those little intricate things that are just, I love just those little details that are in this game. And even though, like I said, it is a big interface at the beginning, but you do get to like build things one building at a time. Like I do like that even though there's a lot of resources and there's a lot of stuff that's going on, they walk you into it. It's not, you don't get overwhelmed with, oh my god, I don't know what to build. I don't know, what do I do first? They start you off, at least for the demo. I don't know if this will be the same for the full game, but for the demo, they start you off, they're like, first you build a lumber mill. Okay, and now you can build a farm after you build the lumber mill. So it kind of like, it goes up in rank. So you just build more and more and more. You do need to be a little careful because some of the characters will have like, they have requirements but you don't have the buildings to meet those requirements. So you just have to keep building buildings until you get the building which you need, because you can't pick and choose. So you just have to build all of the buildings. But I love the art style for this game. I'm gonna say that a lot in these demos. I just am a sucker for indie game art styles and just all the things that are put into this. It's like such a cute, like this is such a cute little just theme. Like the theme for it is it's so quaint and sweet. It's like it's very chill. I like that it's a very chill game. It's kind of a, because it's a management game, so you gotta be careful of like, managing it, but it's also kind of like an idle game, sort of. It's a little bit of an idle game because you kind of just, as soon as you assign a worker to a building and they're fishing or farming or whatever it is that they're doing, the day timer will just go and you can speed up or slow down or pause as you see fit, and just kind of go through it and go, okay, and, you know, get your resources and all that stuff. But it's really, I really enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed it. I'm interested to see, because like I said, I only got to play about an hour and a half of this demo. So if you played the full demo, tell me what you think. If you played, you know, a lot more than me, or if you only played like 10 minutes and you really enjoyed it, I would still like to hear what you folks were thinking about this game, because I was really excited about it. One thing is just, as note, pay attention. This is one of those games where like they force you to pay attention. Not everyone is going to like that, but whenever you're having two characters and they go on a date, make sure you review their traits. Make sure you review their likes and dislikes, because you will get prompts specified, specifically like quizzing you, do you know the character's likes and dislikes? And you will not be able to like pull up their character menu and look at it during that time. You're just gonna have to remember, hey, did so-and-so like fishing? Wait, did so-and-so hate dancing? Like, you're gonna have to remember. I know not everybody's gonna like that, but it's like, it only plays a small part, and that's the thing. If you don't like that sort of thing, it only plays a small part, because you can still marry them, even if they don't have a very successful date. You can still, you know, get them married, and they'll have like the nice loving adventure, you know, later in life. There wasn't just as much of a spark in the beginning, but that doesn't hinder them from finding love. One other thing I really enjoyed in this game is that there are random events that will pop up. They weren't very frequent when I played. I didn't play for very long, but I really hope that the developers put more of the random events in the game, because it was just a nice little refreshing, like, as you're doing management stuff and as you're like going on dates, there's just like these random events that will just it'll change characters' traits and have like just these different effects that I thought were really cool, and also just refreshing, just like as you're playing, it kind of brings a little bit more spice, I feel like, into the game, and I just really like that. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, there's one really cool thing. It's a small thing, but I really loved it in Lakeburg Legacies, is that there are archetypes for the people that you invite into your village. So they could be peasants, they could be artisans, nobles, etc. And I love that if you give somebody a certain type of job, they will slowly lose whatever trait they started with and start to gain another trait. So if you have somebody who is an artisan, but then they're working as a hunter, if you have somebody that originally, like, they have an aspiration for the arts and they want to do, you know, those sort of things, and they're an artisan, however, the longer that they are a hunter, the more hunter aspiration they become, because they're doing that more, and so they lose being an artisan and become a peasant instead, because they are doing those hard labors over time. And when time passes and years go by, you slowly lose slowly lose the artisan and gain being a peasant, and vice versa, and all those different things. And that's a small thing, but there's so many just different intricate things that they put into this game. They put a lot of thought into it, and I just absolutely love it. But yeah, no, check out Lakeburg Legacies, folks. Like I said, let me know what you personally thought about it. And plus, when we do this kind of format, I kind of wanted to change the format and do it this way. One, because shorter videos, but also two, it entices you folks to play the demos. And so you can see what I'm talking about and see if you're interested in it. But I enjoyed it. It's a very chill Lakeburg Legacies, the demo, because like I said, don't know how the full game's gonna be, but the demo is just a very nice, chill, just management game of just relaxing, build buildings, you don't have to put too much thought into it. Like, there is even though it looks intimidating at the beginning, it actually does walk you through in a very nice and like slow build sort of way to get you familiar with everything. I didn't start pairing people up and love and matchmaking people until a little bit later, after I was done managing things. But anyway, folks, that's our demo dive into Lakeburg Legacies. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Did you play the full demo? How long is the demo? Because the demo says it's like, you're done in 25 years, and I think I got to like year 5. I stopped at year 5 because I didn't have a whole bunch of time to record this specific video, but I did really enjoy the game. So let me know down in the comments down below. Like this video and if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. If you want to see more demo dives, subscribe. Pretty please. Thank you. And as always, folks, my name is Dazzle Me Bro. Remember to take care of yourselves, and until next time.